happen without you, really, honestly. We just don't exist if you don't come out and support it. So really, you music lovers out there, thank you so much. It's the one thing we all have in common. Because the bands need the venue, and the venues need the band, but the bands and the venues need your folks. So thank you so much for supporting live music. Thank you. Because we love doing this. You know, there aren't too many of us out there that do this for a living. Some of us do, but most of us do it as hobby for fun, and we do it because it is fun, and it's fun to make. It's rewarding to see people enjoy the music and dancing, enjoying it. So a couple quick notes. If you haven't been here before, the bathrooms are out the front patio, down to the back patio, and the code is 3691. That's your men's and women's bathroom both, 3691. And if you happen to park in this back parking lot back here and didn't pay, you probably should pay or move, because they do ticket back there, and it's out of my control. So just giving you a heads up on that one. And also tonight, if you can, please make sure to take care of the bartenders back there. You got David and Jalen back there taking care of business for us. David does all the sound for us. And typically, on a night like tonight, we do charge a $5 cover charge, and we waived it tonight because, well, this is my club, as most of you know, but, you know, I want to make sure that my band members are all taken care of, and I want to encourage them to keep doing this. So please, you know, that $5 that we would pay to the door, just find your way to the tip bucket if you can tonight, and just throw in the tip jar if you could for the band. It keeps them incentivized. So real quick, you know, this is one of my two bands I'm in. I have another band I'm in. It's a Rolling Stones tribute band, which is playing just 2 weeks from tonight. A little plug there. So if you like the Stones, come on out. But this project came about 5 years ago, I think it was, and I, myself personally, growing up in the 60s and 70s, just, you know, loved all the music from Bob Dylan and George Harrison and Roy Orbison. I think was my favorites, and then later Tom Petty, and I was a little bit of an ELO fan. But then when the Wilburys came out in the late 80s, because of this project, and I told the story before, but I'm going to tell it again, just real quick. So we're the Temecula Wilburys, based on the Traveling Wilburys, which again was George Harrison, Tom Petty, Roy Orbison, Bob Dylan, and Jeff Lynne from ELO. And the way it comes about is Jeff Lynne and George Harrison, being both Brits, are really good friends, and they were going to go work on a project up in, I think, Mulholland Canyon or somewhere in LA, go to Dave Stewart's house from the Eurythmics and record some stuff. And he goes, oh shit, I forgot my cut. One of them says, I forgot my guitar at Tom Petty's house, and they go to Tom's house to get the guitar. And Tom says, what are you guys doing? He goes, we're going to Dave Stewart's house. He goes, we're going to work on a project. Oh, can I come too? And this is the short story of it, right? And Tom's now part of the gang. And then they go, oh shit, we got to get some tapes and some equipment for recordings. So they go by the studio, and they get the stuff, and in the studio, there's Bob Dylan and Roy Orbison working on a side project. And they go, what are you guys doing? Well, we're going up to Dave's house, working on a project. And they go, well, can we go too? And next thing, and seriously, it was never a premeditated, planned project. It just happened. And they went to this house for 9 days up in Mulholland Canyon, and over in LA or somewhere. And just when you have that kind of talent in one room, and there is a documentary out there on it, and it's just so wonderful to watch because, well, first of all, the guys make it look so easy. Just they've been doing it for so long, and they're working on, I mean, they're reading the lyrics. They just probably just sat down at dinner and wrote them out, and they're singing them that night, and they ad-libbed so many things, but it's just an amazing piece of work that came out of it. So I just felt like I wanted to do some tribute to it. And so tonight you're gonna have a show where you're gonna have on bookends, at the beginning of the show and the end of the show, you're gonna see some Traveling Wilburys stuff, all from the first album. And then in between we do subsets of each of the 4 of the other artists. We don't do any of the Jeff Lynne stuff yet because we just haven't got there, but we're gonna do a set of some Bob Dylan, some George Harrison, some Tom Petty, and some Roy Orbison. And this is our 3rd show together with this band here. And just personally, you know, I have the best job in this town. I think one of the best jobs. Doesn't pay the best, but I have the best jobs in town, I swear, because I get to just spend time working with great musicians and making people happy. And I just feel like, you know, because of my role here, I can kind of cherry pick musicians, and I'm so proud of the people I work with here. Every single one of them are some of the region's best musicians, and really all really fine people too. So yeah, so I appreciate it guys very much. So just hang tight. We're going to start in just a few minutes. So hope you enjoy the show. Thank you so much.
Figure the more that I can, you know, get you under the weather, the easier it'll be. Right? one that, you know, don't worry about it. We got two sides, but I have different ways. One side I want to run enhance it, run program. They want to come enhance it as for you. They want to go see that show. They get over there. Alright. So Wednesday and Thursday, nothing has changed. Well, I'll tell you what I was told. No music on Thursday. And the chef can't keep up with two locations. He said, personally, I think it's a big excuse. I'll pay you guys anyway. All right.
He's a gig, right?
Two gigs.
Wow. Wow.
DJ was going to sub on there.
Easy money. At least they kept their word, you know what I mean? And,
Well, yeah, he did the right thing.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
said, I'm going to pay. And I said, are you sure? I'm like, no, you don't have to do that. Are you sure?
Right.
And he goes, yeah, you know, you're on the books. And it's a long time with you. You've always helped me out. So, I'll pay you. All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
Right.
Pick up the check. Yeah. I guess it's a draw.
Yeah,
David?
so obviously they're not doing that with anybody else then, right? They're just going to leave it the way it is.
He was bummed because he's still working on Thursday night.
Yeah, they don't.
You know, and he did his very first Thursday night. It was okay. It wasn't jam-packed, but it was there. And then as it was going on, it was getting bigger and bigger. Steve
Mike check.
said, you know what?
Oh, Mike's on.
Yeah.
Aha!
Wait a minute. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Someone didn't
Okay.
want to take a pay cut when they couldn't. My 2 cents.
Situations
Test, 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 test. Check 1, 2, test.
Thank you, sir.
See, this is why I only bring one drum kit.
This is a partner's hat. Should have been honoring, you know?
super long. Bucket.
I did not do that loud.
Killer, man. Good mix. You can hear everything. The band is a little loud.
What are you drinking?
His vocals are a
You
little
don't
loud.
know what I'm drinking. I'm drinking it's called a delicious wine that starts with an N. Having a Nebbiolo. Nebbiolo. That's what I'm drinking. Not to be confused, well, you might. It's a wonderful
This is one of those songs about drinking too much.
Bohemian, don't you know?
Yeah, perfect intro. Make BJ sing a song now. It's about time.
I'm gonna read what they do to make me sing songs. Oh man.
We're gonna dig into some Bob Dylan songs now, if that's all right with you guys. Dave, if you're around, if we can give a little reverb, that'd be great. Just for this number. take this badge off of me. I can't use it anymore. It's dark, too dark to see. Feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, 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 knocking on heaven's door.
Those backup singers, huh? Are you sure, Tommy? Danny, nice guitar work, Danny. Danny should follow up the guitar. Yeah.
That's all right.
So, real quick here, is those of you who follow Bob Dylan, listen to his music and stuff, he didn't have the greatest voice, he wasn't the greatest harmonica player, wasn't the greatest guitar player, but the guy was a storyteller, and very few people in American folk and music wrote songs and lyrics the way Bob Dylan did, and he tells stories. So you hear the song, but one of these days I challenge you to just take some time and get the lyrics of some of these songs because they just tell these amazing stories. So we're going to do the next song here. There's about 7 verses, and it's a long song, but it's just an amazing story about this young couple who starts out young and start out together, they split up, end up back together. It's just a great story. But anyway, it's just kind of the epitome of who Bob Dylan is and what he writes and stuff. And this is actually one of our favorite songs to do. So.
I was late in bed, wondering if she had changed it all, but hair was still red. Folks, they said our lives together sure were gonna be rough, but everyday life I was holding dressed, I was wondering what the big one. And I was standing on the side of the road, rain fall on my shoes, heading out for the East Coast, nodding out on pay some dues. Tangled up in blue. Soon to be divorced. Helped her out of a jam, I guess, but I used a little too much force. Looking like car way out west, running down out west. Split up on a dock that night, for the green it was best. She turned around and looked at me as I was walking away. I heard her say over my shoulder, we'll meet again someday down the avenue. Great enough wounds, working as a cook for a spell, but I never did like it all that much, and one day the action fell. So I drifted down to New Orleans, where I was looking for the being clothes, working for a while on a fishing boat right outside of Jericho. But all the while I was alone, past was close behind. I seen a lot of women, but she never escaped my mind. I knew it was you. I stopped there for a bit, just kept looking at the side of her face, and the spotlight was so clear. Later on, when the crowd came out, you're gonna know today. But it's something under my breath, reflecting the lines on my face. I must have never felt a little uneasy when you bent down to tie the laces of my shoes. Take nothing. Get up further on the stove, and I put me a pipe. Thought you'd never say hello, she said. You look like a sign type. She opened up a book of poems, 13th century, written by an Italian poet in the 13th century. And every one of those words rang true and glowed like burning coal. Pouring out for every page and every feeling of my soul from you. Take a look at me. Basement down the stairs, there was music in the cafes at night, and revolution began. And then he started in a deal with slaves, and something inside him died. Drowning out in the Ficio, and froze up inside. When my heart finally broke out, I became withdrawn. The only thing I knew how to do was to keep on keeping on like a brother had food. Take a look at me. Going back again, gotta get to her somehow. All the people that we used to know and illusion to. Some are mathematicians, some are carpenters' wives. I don't know how it all got started or what they do with their lives. But we all still out on the road, heading for another joint. We always didn't feel the same, we just took it from a different point of view.
We should play harmonica on this.
Yes. Yeah.
Slow, sexy Bob Dylan song. It is.
He's all of those things. Slow and sexy. One.
Close the door. You don't have to worry anymore. I'll be yours, baby, tonight. Shine the light. Shine the shade. You don't have to be afraid.
do you play? I used to play trumpet with oh, okay.
Probably the most famous Bob Dylan song here. Another good story.
Graduation it's a good one to be graduated.
Once upon a time, you dressed so fine, you threw the balls and now in the front. Tip it up. People call, say you and dog, you're bound to fall, you thought they were wrong. Tip it up. You used to laugh about everybody that was hanging out. Now you know. Talk so loud. Now you know, so proud about having to be scrounging. What makes me old? Oh, how does it feel? How does it feel to be without hope? Like a complete unknown, like a rolling stone.
Do a newer Bob Dylan song. You guys still writing great songs, as it turns out.
Dancing lessons with a gentleman rag. No showing my brown dress and drag. All that fool in there with purple. He's got everything to do. A lot of water under the bridge. A lot of other stuff too. Don't get up, gentlemen. I'm only passing through. Crazy in times are strange. I'm locked in time, no way. Just a kid, they use just don't show. You hurt someone not even know. Next 60 seconds could be like any eternity. Gonna get low down, gonna fly high. All the trees in the world, something up and down. I'm in love with a woman, don't even do. James and Miss Lucy jumped in the lake. I'm not that good to make a mistake. People are crazy.
Best Buy, right? Yeah.
28 cents on it.
Yeah? 2004 edition. In case I want to build something. So you put in more than your 2 cents.
Broken streets, broken dreams, broken sleeps, broken idols, broken dreams, broken sleeping, broken things. Ain't no use shouting, ain't no use joking. Everything is broken. Broken bottles, broken things. Broken switches, broken things, broken dishes, broken hearts, streets of fear, broken arms, broken words, never meant to be spoken. Everything is broken. Every time you go out here, turn around. Something else just hits the ground. Broken colors, broken songs, broken buckets, broken arms, broken bodies, broken bones, broken voices, all broken things. Take a deep breath, feel like you're choking. Everything is broken. Every time you go off and leave someplace, things fall to pieces in my face. Broken hands, on broken eyes, broken chains, broken mouths, broken heights, broken tears, broken vengeance, broken wings. Hound dog howling, bull rock croaking. Everything is broken.
Most folks don't know that as a Bob Dylan tune, but he can rock. So, all right, so that kind of finishes up the Bob Dylan subset. Now we move into the George Harrison part of the show. So, great song from George Harrison.
We prefer to call him Bob.
It's amazing. Super. A lot of people don't even know. You talk about this band, you know how we got together.
No, it's amazing. Like, every one of these guys are awesome at what they do. So when they come together like that, it makes it easy. When everybody knows what to do and when to do it, it helps. It's like picking a good football team, you know. You can't pick every player. You're going to come out on top every time,
Alright, we're going to do a song from George Harrison's other band.
You gotta have some chemistry, even if you're amazing, you gotta have that chemistry.
Kind of obscure.
Talent is only half of it. Chemistry is the other half. You gotta be able to hang with each other too. That's right.
Well, that's what a lot of bands do. I mean, My Eagles, I'm a huge Eagles Ravens guy. You know the whole story. They were all individually amazing. Just come together.
So, everybody loves the Beatles, and there was always, of course, John and Paul, but George is always considered, you know, the soulful one, and I think there's no denying that George had some sort of an inner soul to him that the rest of the Beatles, unless they didn't have it, but just George carried it forward in the persona, and he was just that kind of guy, and he was the one who took them to India, you know, and to see the Maharishi and all that sort of stuff, and when I put this band together and we started doing these songs, I would practice these songs in my garage, and I swear, I just feel the hair in my arm just stand up just because it just took me back to the song, because George was always in the shadow of Paul and John all the time, you know, and it's just, I don't know, there's new appreciation in it for George's music. And if you ever get a chance to see this concert, it's called the Concert for George. It's just simply freaking amazing, and it's done in the Royal Albert Hall in London. And some of the best musicians in the world, rock musicians in the world, that take this stage, including Tom Petty, Jeff Lynne, George Harrison's son, Ringo Starr. I mean, the list goes on. And they have an orchestra, they have a horn section. It's just simply, I mean, you'll cry through it because it's so nostalgic, and it touches all of our hearts and brings back all these memories from these great songs. But anyway, we're going to do some more songs from George Harrison.
All right.
hear some solo songs.
Peace on earth, give me life every time. Keep me free from birth, give me home, help me go with this heavy load. Trying to touch you with heart and soul. Ooh, my Lord. Take hold of my hand, that I might understand. Won't you please, oh won't you give me love, give me love, give me peace on earth, give me life every night, keep me free from birth, give me hope, help me cope with this heavy load. Trying to touch and reach you with heart and soul. Oh, I know. Peace on earth, give it life every night. Free from birth, give it hope, help me cope with this heavy load. Trying to touch and reach you with heart and soul. Give it love, peace on earth, give it life every night. Keep me free from birth now, give me hope and help me cope with this heavy load. Trying to touch you with heart and
Guitar over here also sings. We're gonna do a song with him. Don't let her fool you.
So if we could just take it down just for a minute, because this is probably George's most the song he's most famous for probably, and we have a beautiful intro to it. So yes, yeah. Well, thank you. Take it down for a second.
I like where you're going.
sun, 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 sun. Woo! Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, I feel the ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. It's alright.
All right, thank you very much, folks. Don't go anywhere. That's just the first set. We'll come back to the second set with the Roy Orbison stuff and Tom Petty and there's some more Wilburys. So hang tight. Give me 10 minutes. We'll be right back. Lock the doors.